Hey there. So glad to have you with us. You know, life often places us in a familiar spot. We call it the ordinary world. It's where we feel safe, but sometimes a little stuck. Maybe you feel a slight unease, a little itch in the back of your mind whispering, "Is this all there is?" Our little puppet here, let's call him Joe, is at that exact point. He has his routine, his certainties, his daily tasks. But deep down, Joe hears an echo, a gentle call for something more. It's not a shout. It's a distant melody, promising more color and meaning. It's the seed of change germinating. It's the first hint that life's map might have other routes to explore, and that adventure, perhaps, is just waiting for your signal. Suddenly, that distant melody becomes clearer. It's the call to adventure. It can come in many forms: a book that inspires you, a conversation that enlightens you, a dream that keeps you awake, or even a problem that forces you to act. For Joe, this call came as a new idea, a genuine desire to do something different, something that would pull him out of the mundane and lead him to explore a side of himself he didn't even know existed. It's as if life gives you a nudge, an opportunity in disguise, so you can see a new path, a new possibility. This call can be scary, but it's also an irresistible invitation to transformation, to a dive into the unknown that promises a treasure. And here comes the funny part, or rather, the human part. We try to ignore it. It's the refusal of the call. "Oh, that's not for me. I'm too busy. What if it goes wrong?" Fear appears. The fear of the unknown, of failure, of others' judgment. It's a voice that tells us to stay in our comfort zone, even if it's not so comfortable anymore. Our Joe felt a knot in his throat. He thought of every possible excuse not to move forward. It's natural. Humans tend to protect themselves from what's new, even if that new brings the potential for us to flourish. But remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it, to take that first step. But life is smart. When we need it most, the mentor appears. It's not necessarily a person. It can be a book, a video, an idea that fits perfectly. For Joe, help came from a subtle inspiration, a phrase he read that resonated deeply in his heart. The mentor doesn't walk the journey for you, but offers wisdom, tools, and above all, the confidence that you are capable. They remind you that the treasure you seek is within you. They give you a nudge of faith, ignite the flame of hope, and show you that the path, though challenging, is entirely possible to tread. It's time to receive the map and the courage to take the next step. And then, it's time to cross the first threshold. It's the decision, that point of no return where you say yes to the adventure. You commit. For Joe, it was a small act of courage, enrolling in a course, having a frank conversation with someone. It's when you leave your comfort zone behind and step into the unknown. It can be frightening, but it's also liberating. It's the first real step towards transformation. It's like opening a door to a garden you've never visited, full of both flowers and thorns. You don't know what you'll find, but you know that, from then on, the landscape of your life begins to change irreversibly. It's your journey materializing. Now, the journey heats up. We encounter tests, allies, and enemies. The tests are the challenges, the difficulties that arise on the path to strengthen us. The allies are the people who support us, friends, family, or even a stranger who lends a hand. And the enemies? They're not always bad people. They can be our own fears, limiting beliefs, procrastination. For Joe, moments of doubt arose, but also the joy of finding people who encouraged him and helped him overcome obstacles. This phase is the trial by fire, where we learn, grow, and become stronger, discovering inner resources we didn't even know we possessed. the journey deepens, and we reach the approach to the inmost cave. It's time to face the biggest fear, the greatest challenge, that thing we've always avoided, but which needs to be faced for the journey to continue. It's a period of introspection and preparation. For Joe, it was time to confront his oldest insecurities, those he had been hiding from himself. It's like descending into the depths of your own soul, where both darkness and light reside. It's the calm before the storm, the preparation for the final confrontation, where we gather ourselves to face head-on what scares us most. And here's the climax, the ordeal. It's the final test, where everything is at stake. It's a moment of symbolic death and rebirth. You shed an old part of yourself so that something new and stronger can be born. For Joe, it was a moment of great vulnerability, where he felt like giving up. But it was right there, at the lowest point, that he found a strength he didn't know he had. He rebuilt himself, more resilient, more authentic. It's the darkest night before dawn, the moment of greatest pressure that reveals the true essence of who you are and what you are capable of becoming, where the old self dies and the new self is reborn. Whew. After the ordeal comes the reward. It can be knowledge, a new skill, love, peace of mind. It's not just something material. It's the treasure you've earned with your courage. Joe now is not the same. He is more whole, with a new perspective and wisdom that only experience can bring. And then, he begins the road back. It's the phase of assimilating everything he's learned and preparing to return to the world he knew, but now, transformed. It's time to enjoy the conquests, to breathe, and to prepare to share the lessons learned. And finally, the return with the elixir. The elixir is the knowledge, the wisdom, the new version of yourself that you bring back to your world. You return, but you are not the same. And because you have changed, the world around you also changes. Joe now sees things differently, interacts in a new way, and inspires those around him. The hero's journey isn't about becoming invincible, but about becoming more human, more aware of yourself and your purpose. This journey has no end. It repeats in various forms throughout life, and the hero, my dear, always was and always will be you. Thanks for walking this path with us. What's the next journey you feel calling you? And so, the journey concludes. You've seen that true power lies not in distant destinations, but in the courage to look within, to face your dragons, and to embrace the transformation that resides in each of us. Your story, with its challenges and triumphs, is the most epic of all, and it's only just beginning. But what about you? Which part of the hero's journey resonated most with your own life? Leave your comment below and share your experiences. Your story might just be the inspiration someone else needs. If this message touched your heart and ignited a new flame within you, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our next deep dives, and share this video with anyone you know who's also on their own journey. And it doesn't stop here. On screen, you'll find other videos we've prepared with great care, designed to help you unravel even more mysteries of the mind and meaning. They are essential guides to continue your evolution and find even more purpose. Go ahead, the adventure continues. See you in the next video, hero.